How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my FIFA mobile channel and welcome to a brand new mini little series that I want to start on my channel. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. It's going to be mini, and when I say mini, I mean very, very mini player reviews. New cards get released onto FIFA mobile every single week by an absolute truckload, and I want to start doing honest, transparent player reviews to you guys to let you guys know whether or not a player is worth getting them into your club, because some players cost a load of FIFA points, some players you have to purchase with passes that cost real currency wherever you live, pounds, dollars, you name it, and some players just you have to grind for. For example, Eric Bailly is a player that is a combination of the two. So today I'm going to be doing a player review and I'm going to be completely honest, if not brutally honest, to you guys as to whether or not the player is worth me picking him up. So we're going to do that in 3 different steps. First of all, then we're just going to have a look at the player card on screen behind me. We're going to have a look at what he looks like. We're going to put on the skill boost that I do have for my club. And then secondly, we're going to be looking at his competitors, which is something I think is going to be extremely interesting in this series. We're going to be comparing the card that we're reviewing to other cards similar in his position to compare whether they're better or worse than those players, which I think is going to be extremely interesting, because as we've seen with these St. Patrick's Day cards, a lot of them are much better than a lot of other players in their position. And finally, guys, we're going to put him into my squad and then jump into a game. Now, I know I play FIFA Mobile enough to know that you guys know to decide whether or not you like a player on FIFA Mobile. You have to play with them a bit. I can't play one game in a video for you guys and say whether or not he's going to be an absolutely amazing 100% or very, very poor 100%. I can get a rough idea, don't get me wrong, from one game, getting him on the ball enough, running with him, scoring with him, doing skills with him, I will be able to tell whether or not it's a card that I would like, or if it's a bit of a card that just feels a little bit sluggish, a card that I won't really enjoy playing with. But don't get me wrong, guys, it's not going to be 100% accurate, it's 100% opinion based. And I don't want you guys to think that just because I'm an EA game changer, I won't slate a card in this game. I will. I enjoy this game as much as you guys, if not more. I literally live on it. And if I don't think a card's good, guys, I won't hesitate about being critical of it. So, today then, we are going to be having a look at one of the brand new Versatile reward players that have come out in the last few days. He is a world-class player, and it is a player that does require you to purchase the Versus Attack Season 1 World-Class Pass. So this is a player, guys, that is going to cost £7 for me to unlock. He is on the top tier, and it is none other than Jean-Paul Boëtius. I don't know. I've asked like 4 different people how to pronounce his name, and everyone's called him a different variation of his name. So I'm just going to call him Jean-Paul because that's his first name. He's Dutch. He's a left winger. Being Dutch, obviously, that does mean that he's going to be very useful if you've got Ruud Gullit as an icon, which I do in the centre mid spot. I absolutely love him. Ruud Gullit has everything from shooting to defence to pace to tackling to strength. This card at left wing, being Dutch, will help out massively with boosting your Dutch squad levels. Now, there is also a Tobiias at left mid, so you can run the formation that's got a left mid and a left wing, 2 high-rated Dutch players. That is going to be my first pro for this card. I know he does well. Let's start with the critical things first. It costs £7, so I'm going to purchase this really quickly and then we'll look at the card. So straight away, guys, we have a con of this card. It costs £6.99 to unlock the World Class Pass, and I guess with that being said, we should have a look what we're actually getting for £7. So first of all, then we're getting 40,000 XP to level up players, 20 midfielders skill boost, Jean-Paul 86 rated elite left winger, 50,000 coins, 20 defender skill boost, an elite verse attack player that's going to be 80 plus, so we're taking a bit of a, you could get someone really nice. You could get Mesut Ozil in there, for example. What else are we getting? We're getting 5 tournament vouchers, we're getting 40,000 more XP, 50,000 more coins, another Versatile player, again, Mesut Ozil. There's an absolute load of them. It doesn't show it on that screen, but there's loads of them. 20 midfielder skill boosts, and as well as that, finally, you get 5 more tournament vouchers. So for £7, guys, you're not getting, by all means, you're not getting a lot. Would I determine whether or not that is worth £7? I guess that is going to come down to whether or not I will recommend Jean-Paul. I mean, he is the biggest thing that you get for £7 there. So we're going to go ahead and just start unlocking these. And then we're going to have a look at Jean-Paul's card. He's going to have a nice skill boost on him, because I think my skill boost is on 12. I think it will give him a 12 boost, 12 rating boost, which will be really nice. So 40,000 XP. So first question I'm asking myself here, guys, is from what I've seen, having not touched Jean-Paul and played with him to see what he's like, do I think that that return for £7 is worth it? And if I'm being honest with you guys, which I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys in these reviews that I do, no, I don't think that's worth it at all so far. So let's claim the Dutchman. Let's get him into the squad. Let's have a look at his card. There he is, 86 rated. Card looks really, really nice. 105 pace, 88 shooting. So he's a good attacker. You want him in front of goal when he's cutting in. 83 passing, 92 agility, which is really nice. 47 defending and 80 physical. Physicals, not the greatest. Defending, no one really cares about for a winger. And as I mentioned, he's on a second striker skill boost, which is giving him a plus 12, which will put him as a 98 rated winger in my squad. So I think that is as far as I can go up to in the pay to win rewards. Next up, I need to get into World Class 2 to obtain the rest of the rewards. So for £7 so far, guys, my review on him would be a no recommendation. But of course, we haven't looked at the card yet. We've not compared his stats to a lot of the other players in the game. And finally, most importantly, we haven't tried him in a game. So that's what he does look like in my squad. So next thing that we are going to be doing, guys, to compare and to decide whether or not we think he is worth the $6.99 that we just paid for those rewards. Don't get me wrong, we're not just paying £7 for this card. This card is one of 8 different rewards you do get for that world class pass. So next up then, guys, we are going to compare this card here to other cards in his position. So as you can see behind me, we are comparing him at a 90 rated compared to a Cristiano Ronaldo that every single one of us do have, and as well as that, a Neymar nominee for Team of the Year. So what I've done is I've put them all at 90 rated, beg your pardon, and we're going to compare all their stats across the board. So first of all then, guys, the first thing that I notice instantly, within seconds of looking at the screen that you guys can see, is that total stats, Jean-Paul literally dumpsters Cristiano Ronaldo and Neymar. He has 1,800 almost in-game stats, which, considering Cristiano Ronaldo and Neymar don't even reach 1,700, Jean-Paul already has an advantage of well over 100 in-game stats, which for a very new Brazilian left mid Team of the Season, Team of the Year nominee Neymar, that is a huge boost. His card looks so much better than Neymar. As well as that then, guys, we are also comparing it to a 90 rated Cristiano Ronaldo, and I don't really need to say too much more. You can see the stats for yourself. Jean-Paul looks so much better. I would pick him from those 3 players every single day of the week, which, as you guys will have seen, if I hit highest overall back on my phone, I currently have the Cristiano Ronaldo we're comparing him to as my starting left wing. So as it stands right now, guys, I'm going to be upgrading Jean-Paul to replace the Cristiano Ronaldo. I've got so much XP. Coins isn't really an issue right now. Jean-Paul is definitely, right now as it stands, going to be thrown into my squad and upgraded. So that's the first comparing screen. I have, by the way, chosen the 4 what I believe to be most popular players in the player's position that we are reviewing. So next up then, we have him compared to 2 more players. One player that has been accessible to us from the start of the game. One player has recently come out in the last few, well, came out last week. I was going to say last few weeks, came out last week. So we're comparing Jean-Paul to Acosta, which is a campaign reward card. And as well as that, we are also comparing him to Philippe from Dortmund, which came out during the Lunar New Year event a couple of weeks ago. He was extremely attainable for us, guys. So if you didn't get him, I did get him. We'll show you him on my screen really quickly. Where is he? This is going to be really awkward if I didn't get him. I'll be extremely disappointed if I didn't get him as well. Have I used him for XP? Okay, that is mildly awkward, guys. I must have used him for XP. Okay, well, that's awkward. Back to the stat comparison screen. So, as we can see from here then, guys, Philippe, Acosta, and Jean-Paul at 90 rated. Philippe actually comes out on top with the most in-game stats. The one difference that I'm really liking in this stat comparison is the physical aspect of all the three players. Jean-Paul's got a 53, Acosta's got a 75, and Philippe has 77 physical, which is massive over Jean-Paul. Despite that then, guys, Jean-Paul is the second quickest on this screen we can see now. He does have the worst shooting, however. We can see that Philippe card actually looks it looks really nice. Acosta there, for a card that's been out and available from the start of the game, does look really, really nice. So that is the stat comparison, guys, against 4 players in similar positions to Jean-Paul. What we're going to be doing now, we're going to jump back onto our phone, and for the final verdict, we're going to jump into a game with him and test him out what he's going to be like. So I think we're going to be jumping into a game. Right now, as it stands, guys, I would say he's not worth it. I would say either use Lunar New Year Philippe at left wing, or use that Acosta, because comparing the two stats between Jean-Paul and Acosta, Acosta has over 50 more in-game stats and what I believe to be a better player online in matches, and would be well worth you investing your time into unlocking Acosta in the campaign chapter 5 than spending £7 and putting Jean-Paul into your starting 11. So let's get straight into our campaign. We're in Western Europe still. I don't know the ratings of the squads that I'm coming up against. I think 100's a bit too easy. 111, that's a bit more challenging. 95, 114, that might be a bit too hard. Right, okay, let's take on Anderlecht. 111 rated against my 107. Let's get into this game here and let's have a look. So what we've learned, guys, so far is this card does, I was about to swear, does blow Cristiano Ronaldo and Neymar out the water, which is absolutely brilliant. So he's got the rainbow flick. Oh, he's lost the ball straight away from me there. My bad. I probably did run straight into the defender there. I need to remember we are playing a squad much higher rated. Dele Alli, I thought you had that, my friend. Much higher rated than mine. Right, let's just get a goal up here. I'll get a goal up, and then I'll. What the hell, is the keeper not? Is the keeper not interested in that? Okay, we've gone 1-0 up. We're 1-0 up now with Griezmann in the 9th minute. Now we can try and get Jean-Paul on the ball and try and get him on there. I just want to feel what his agility is like. I want to feel what his dribbling's like. I did a nice rainbow flick with him from kickoff. Right, we've got the ball back. Let's go. Right. I mean, for someone with not much strength, he's just done really well there. Alright, not too bad. That was a nice run from him. He had a lot of players around him. He felt a lot more physical. Someone with 53 physical, I believe it is. I thought he would lose the ball a lot quicker there. Let's give the ball back to him. I just want to feel like what he's like. Like, he dribbles the ball really close to him, which is quite nice. I've played with some wingers in this game that don't do that. As I do say that, I've just lost the ball. But Sanchez has won us the ball back. As I say that, he's just given the ball away. This is abysmal. Right, Petit, what are you doing for us? Lay it off to Dele Alli. Jean-Paul, you're going to... Oh, wow. This... We'll take a free kick there. No, apparently we won't. Okay, thank you. Am I going to just hit that? Oh, what a strike from Dele Alli. It's really hard to get wingers on the ball. I'm trying to force it to him as much as possible. Is that going to be a goal? Right, there we are. 2-0 against 111 rated Anderlecht. Right, let's try and get Jean-Paul on the ball. He feels nice on the ball. I kind of want him to get a one-on-one so I can test out what his finishing is going to be like. Because that is one thing that the stats did show us. His finishing was, well, his shooting was a lot worse than some of the players that we just reviewed him to. So, Alexis Sanchez. Oh, there he is. That's nice. Come on then all day long. I want to chip this. I don't know if I'd swipe too fast there or if that was just a poor finish. It was a night. He did well to get into the space, to be fair to him. I should have probably have just chipped that chance with Jean-Paul, but I wanted to test out what his finishing was like. I believe in FIFA Mobile, players with awful shooting can chip goalkeepers when they come off their line. There's no real skill about chipping a goalkeeper that isn't even standing on his line. But for half-time, guys, that is 3-0. No goals coming from Jean-Paul. Pay to win Jean-Paul. Right, let's continue this second half. Right, Griezmann just got absolutely KO'd. Right. Come on, Petit, give us the ball back. And hopefully we can get the ball to Jean-Paul. Go on, play that short. He has played it short. Right, let's go. To Dele Alli. To Petit. Jean-Paul, come short for it. Come in for it. He's not coming in for it. Come on. Bit disappointing. I would always like my winger to... Oh, bad pass there. I would always like my wingers to come short and click the ball. But for some reason, his positioning there was absolutely awful. Alright, let's keep on going. Oh, what an interception that was. That was beautiful. I like that. Let's play it across. Oh, nervy there. Almost got caught out. Right. Oh, Sanchez, you idiot. We're just trying to get the ball to Jean-Paul. Right, here we are. Right, let's have a look here. Nice turn. Really nice turn. Really nice agility there from Jean-Paul. Again, he's not making the runs down the line. He's not making those runs. What is he doing? Okay. Alright, Dele Alli. Like, look at that. Look at that hunting from Dele Alli. We've got ourselves... Is that going to be hit the post and in? 4-0 there. I would have really liked Jean-Paul. He made a really nice turn on the midfielder to get the ball inside to either Dele Alli or Petit. I can't remember which one it was. However, when I did make the pass and I wanted him to make that run up the wing, he just almost seemed dormant and just stood there inactively. So, we've still got time to get him on the ball and make our mind up whether or not he is worth it. Alright, come on. Defensively, we're playing really well this game. First time... Oh, game. I hate it when that happens. Oh, my God. Oh, that needs to get fixed in this game so badly. Right, come on. Get the ball. I've just been bigging up our defence. Let's not lose the ball. Alright, where's Jean-Paul? Right, here he is. 1, sold. Come on. 2, sold. Oh, I should have gone with the chip. I really don't want to use the chip with him because it's so boring. I wanted a nice one-on-one with the goalkeeper and I wanted to test out what his finessing and what his finishing was like, excluding a chip, because anyone can chip. Centre-backs can chip in this game. He has been on the ball quite a lot this game. And there is, guys, the 90th minute. So, that is our game played with Jean-Paul. I now, from that, need to decide whether or not he is worth... Whether he is not... You see, you're paying £7 for him. However, I still think, looking at the stats, that Acosta would be a better bang for your buck. So, my verdict, guys, for Jean-Paul, I am going to say he is not worth it, in my opinion. I mean, we've compared his stats to other left wingers at this exact same level. We can see he's better than Cristiano Ronaldo, yes. So if you've got Cristiano Ronaldo, then yes, he probably is worth picking up. If you've got Neymar, yes, he's picking up. However, if you've got a good enough squad to complete the Chapter 5 and unlock the left wing Acosta, I would personally say to you guys that it is more worth you going and picking up Acosta, because that is more worth your money. Yes, you get some more decent rewards for that £7. You get skill boost, you get coins, you get a few more players to boost to your squad. However, his card just doesn't match a few of the other left wing in his position. So for this video, guys, this first review, being as honest as I can, I would say that it is not worth. I would personally advise you to go ahead and pick up that Acosta, put him in your left wing spot, because as we've seen from his stats, or if you have him, Lunar New Year Philippe, get him in there because he just looks even better. But that's going to wrap things up for this video, guys. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to smash that thumbs up. If you have any recommendations or players that you'd like me to honestly review for another video, let me know down in the comments. Subscribe if you're new, and until my next one, I'll be speaking to you guys later. Take care.